What's up, Big Hand? We are now being taken over by...
Many ideas, baby. What's gravy?
The Enigma of the Contex Clu'Z representing one time.
Yeah, they came by the show, and I just found out recently that he actually was my neighbor. I don't... He's grown a lot since I last seen him, but he definitely is from the Big Hand. He's from Beaver Park, to be exact. I grew up with his uncle, and he's here to talk about his music. What do you want to talk about?
Man, I want to let people know who we are. I mean, you're now in tune to Contex Clu'Z TV, and Contex Clu'Z is a collaborative group between I and the Enigma. And if you don't know what a Contex Clu'Z is, Enigma, why don't you let them know what's up? Well, school them. What's a Contex Clu'Z?
Contex Clu'Z is like you could, if you don't know what's going on with the word or certain things around the word, phrases, things that give you clues, insight as to what that word means, you know what I'm saying? So like for hip hop, we are the Contex Clu'Z, you know what I'm saying? You get to understand what hip hop is. It goes deeper than that. If you don't know who Many Ideas is, peep the context and get the clues, you know what I'm saying?
Which would be the music.
The
It'll let
context
you
clues.
give you a good idea about who I am, who he is, who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you guys sent me a song. It was called Counting Money.
Yeah.
Now, explain that. What was that get to? I know what it means, but explain to them about counting money. What to look out for.
I mean, first of all, shout outs to Juice Big Fellow. He produced the track. You know, he's actually in Atlanta right now, so it has a southern feel. And the song is basically like, who doesn't like to count money? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't need to have a bunch of riches in order to love to count money. If you love to count money, I know I love to count money. You love to count money?
Like what happened was, Manny came over to the house, and we got like our humble setup. He has a setup at his spot too, and he wanted to play it through the speakers. He played it through the speakers and was asking me like if we wanted to collaborate on that song. And when we got down to listening to it, the first thing that came to mind was like counting money. So like that's kind of how we approach most of the music that we make. You know what I mean? Like we'll hear it, and then right there, the vibe that we're feeling is what we'll set the topic as. That's how it came out. It was actually a pretty fresh track.
Okay, now a lot of the songs seem like they're more catered to the club. Now, do you guys also have another style? Is it just one side of the coin? Is it more than one style you guys bring to?
Definitely. I mean, I think that's what makes us so unique and separates us from a lot of people. We are very versatile, So like, I make a lot of even our production. Hip hop, club, R&B, even reggaeton, So like, I've always came with a mentality to be versatile. I like to spread out, get a wide range of an audience. So with that said, like, we can make club bangers all day, it doesn't matter, but don't sleep. We're also lyrical MCs. We are true MCs.
You got the similes, the punchlines.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, because from the area where we're from, there was a lot of tight MCs. And what I'm talking about?
I know that.
You came up with King Arthur?
Yep.
You grew up with my brother John Doe and Infinite.
Yeah, so even that whole, I grew up breakdance. I was a breaker too, a b-boy. So I appreciate hip-hop, the fundamentals of hip-hop. I know what it is. Graffiti, MCing, DJing, breakdancing.
So you grew up into this. It's not like something you just jumped in?
Nah. This has been in my heart for as long as I can remember.
That's good. And you went to school for this, right?
Yeah, like I went to, MCing. First I started off breakdancing, MCing, and then like producing myself. Then I went to school for engineering. So I try to keep everything in the circle. Do as much as I can, as much as possible, Like,
so what artists are you working with right now? I saw some big names. You want to tell them what big names you were working with?
Yeah, we're actually I got a chance, the label that we are on, Stay Grindin' Inc. We work with Omega Red. He's from Boston. He's doing his thing hard. And he actually put me on to, I produced this track. I showed him the track, gave him the idea, and he actually got Ray J to get on the track. So
Mr. Ray J, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Ray J.
Okay, I saw the tape. Saw the tape. You're looking out on the tape.
And he also gave me opportunities to work with. His aunt is Donna Summers.
Donna Summers is his aunt?
Yeah, with that, she just dropped an album, Crayons, in May, and her single, Crayons, with Ziggy Marley. So I actually got to do...
Ziggy Marley is on the song Crayons?
Yep, correct. So I actually got to do an official remix to that, including Omega Red on the track, and yeah, so...
That's what it is. So you got a lot ready to go. And you got this other mixtape, what was it called? This mixtape you're going to use, the concept?
That's the 80s Babies mixtape. It's a Contex Clu'Z mixtape. We're basically showcasing a lot of beats that were hot in the 80s, you know, and that till this day are still, you know, beats that came from the pioneers of hip-hop and the people who kind of molded hip-hop. So we just took them beats and just laced our lyrics on them and put our own, made our own songs with them, and we're just going to drop a whole mixtape with just beats from the 80s, just basically like paying homage to, you know what I'm saying, most of where we came from, because we're 80s
good.
babies.
Because a lot of kids now that are rapping don't know anything about.
Exactly,
They don't show any respect. They don't care. And I think that's great that you guys are showing, you know, showing the
paying
love.
homage to the greats. You know, some of the tracks on there, like Marley Marl, Young, Gifted, and Black by Big Daddy Kane. We got Special Ed, I Got It Made, tracks like that. My name,
DMC.
you know, my name is D Nice. You know, like tracks like that. Like my Run DMC, my Adidas actually did a track called My Kicks. You know, keep it right there. So paying homage, real raw lyrics, you know, wordplay, everything, skills, showing skills.
So you are doing the music for the clubs, but this is gonna be the stuff where it's for the streets. It's for the people
for the people that enjoy the essence of hip hop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like cause we gotta give respect, man. Like nowadays it's crazy. Like people, the youth coming up nowadays, growing up to the music. Like I grew up to like 90s, hip hop 90s. You know, listening to jamming back then is a lot different than listening to jamming now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, yeah.
even that, like, but you want to get away from jamming 88.9, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Greg doing the local focus. He's holding it down for that.
So any future projects you'll be working on? You want to talk? You also did the video for Bricks Kids.
Yeah, see now, like, video editing, that's another thing I kind of dived into, you know, just like.
You dabbled into that now, too?
Yeah, just because, you know, we can do as much, I want to do as much as possible.
So when can we see a Jaxn video done by you?
I mean, we can set that up.
ASAP.
We just gotta schedule that. Yeah, it's on
ASAP.
tape. I got you.
Yeah, for free.
But like,
And when are we gonna do a collaboration? When are we gonna see a song with you know?
That's another thing coming too. We gonna definitely chop it up.
Yeah, we definitely, man.
Where's
This is old
Jaxn
neighbor.
when we gonna
This is my
chop
old
it
neighbor
up?
here, man.
You know, so we gonna set it in. It's funny, like growing up, seeing you do your thing, Havoc House. You know, that was inspiration too. Seeing you guys roll up in the SUV, passing CDs out, shirts, $5, $10. I remember that.
I heard you was repping us hard too. That's love.
Like,
Good looking out. Now I got a shirt. Now I got a shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else you want to say? Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Basically, I mean, most of the local people out here that, you know us real well, we've also collaborated with before. Like, you know, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all seen us in the studios. Y'all been with us. You know what I mean? There's beats. I'm going to, you know, say a couple names, but we're still mindful of the other people. You know, shout outs to my dude, Jay Nice, Juice Big Fellow, who just produced a track for us, Omega Red, Stay Grinding Inc., the whole camp, Juggernauts, you know, everybody that's been working with us, Vex One, you know, Vex's brother, Artisan from ST The Squad. You know, those are all cats that we, you know, we're keeping an eye out and just, you know, stay listening because we're all inspiration for each other. So,
yeah, that's another thing. Like, I definitely want to, like, shout outs to King Arthur, you know. Schooled me when I was at a young age, too, so I respect that, too.
Ant Live, Tri-State Records.
And, yeah, like, you want to do collabos, we're open to do collabos with anybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're just starting up, trying to sharpen your skills, or if you got it, you know, we're down to collabo with you. You could check us out at myspace.com/Contex Clu'Z with a Z, no E, music. myspace.com/many ideas music. That's ideas with a Z. myspace.com/the Enigma music. Enigma with a Y. And so, yes. You know.
Yeah, we're going to have to type that out for y'all, all right? You dummies. All right, peace. It's another episode of The Big Ham. Y'all take care. Be safe. 1.